episode of the 35th Reason Podcast.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Husky.
Yes, sir. We're talking about me going bald in 3 to 5 years. Not 3 to 5 business years, 3 to 5 years.
Yeah, right? The weekends don't count.
Yeah, freaking went to get a haircut right before we recorded. And I'm just telling Mike that you see in the camera, you can see the top of my head.
Bro, isn't it crazy like how time passes and then one day you start noticing stuff that you're like, how did I not notice this stuff a year ago, dude?
Yeah.
You know, like you were talking about the weight thing that you were like, oh, 260 and that's it, dude. I gotta do something about it. And then 3 years later, you're like, dang, 290?
Yeah, man. I was telling Mike that my safety weight, if anybody, if that's what you want to call it, my safety weight, I was like, man, if I ever go above 260, that's it. I'm a get healthy. I'm a work out more. Shit, I became a truck driver, went past 260, and it never stopped. Right before New Year's, I weighed myself, and I was 293.
Damn, bro.
290, bro.
After the holidays.
After the holidays, bro, like, fuck. And right after New Year's, like January 2nd, I weighed myself. I was like,
how'd that make you feel, though, bro?
oh, I had just, J-Mass. J-Mass is in.
Oh,
What's up, bro?
J-Mass.
I weighed myself, bro. I'm like, I had weighed myself like a month before. And then I was like, let me see if I gain any weight. And I had weighed myself, bro. I was 283, 282.
Okay.
And I'm like, I don't feel like I got any bigger, bro.
Right.
Fucking weigh myself 293. I'm
Damn.
like, fuck. I don't feel like I gained that much. And I was like, fuck, man. I definitely need to start working out. And then 3 days later, I bought a treadmill. You can see it in the background if you're watching. And I've been working out every day. In the last 12 days, I've only skipped 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And I've already lost, I think, 4-5 pounds in 2 weeks.
It's because it's like we were saying, you gotta get committed with it.
Yeah.
But it comes to a point where like those 10 pounds make you feel so uncomfortable, bro.
Yeah.
For me, dude, the way that I notice like I'm overweight, because I always went around the same, like obviously you get older and it's harder to shed some of the weight. Like for sure after the 30, bro, you're gonna get those 20 pounds you're never gonna get rid of, dude. I swear to God, dude. You can try your best, but unless you're dieting the right way, unless you're sleeping your whole 8 to 9 hours, getting a workout before going to work, eating like it's a whole routine. It's a lifestyle. It's not a routine, right?
Yep.
Those 20 pounds ain't coming off for shit, dude. Just, forget it, dude.
See, and I don't know if you remember the episode right before New Year's that we recorded.
Yeah.
We talked about New Year's resolutions.
Yeah.
And I think I did say that I didn't have one. But my thing was just to eat better or eat less.
Right.
And that's what I've been doing. I've been eating less. I haven't been eating too much junk food. I'm still eating junk food. I'm not gonna lie.
As we should.
Yeah. And then, especially if you saw the last episode on YouTube, I'm literally eating a pan con café in it. But
nah, dude, but that's like vitamins for Mexicanos, dude.
Yeah.
Pan with café.
Yeah, it's the energy bar. The Mexican energy bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I fucking said I'm gonna eat less. I'm gonna make sure I don't know to eat too much. I'm not gonna eat healthy because I know I can't do it.
Right.
I mean I love vegetables. I love fruit, and don't get me wrong.
So you're like an all-terrain type of.
Yeah, I'm
you're
a
4x4.
4x4. Yeah. You
4x4 16-wheeler.
No, 18-wheel rig. Yeah. Freaking. But yeah, ever since I said that, bro, I've been right after the holidays. That's when I said it just happened to be, obviously the New Year. So it makes it seem like a New Year resolution. But really, I'm like, man, I gained so much weight. I've been eating too much and just every time I would tell you, I would stop at a gas station, bro.
Yeah.
Freaking buy myself a snack or two and didn't even think about it. Just and the worst part, bro, is I was just telling my girl this yesterday, bro. The annoying shit, bro. Yesterday I didn't take a lunch to work, right? So I went to a gas station,
Right.
and I bought myself a salad, bro. And when you go check out, bro, they have the fucking chocolate bars right there.
Yeah.
And I was saying, my girl, the shit that pisses me off right before I went to pay, I was looking at the fruit because they have fruit cups and little trays of fruit. Bro, those motherfucking trays of fruit have like 20 pieces of fruit,
dude.
like cut up. $7, $8. I'm like, what the fuck? And then you go to the front counter to pay, and right in front, it's two Reese's peanut butter cups. Well, it's technically two packs.
Right.
2 packs for $3.
Bro, and it's not even the regular size, dude.
It's the king size.
It's the family.
It's the king
family
size.
size, dude.
Yeah, that's the thing, yo. And then on top of that, they have a like a clearance section for all the holiday,
Yeah.
candy. So like, they had all the Reese's peanut butters that are shaped like a Christmas tree.
Okay.
So those were like 50 cents.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm like, man, this is why it's so fucking hard. It's like they do it on purpose. They want you to get fat, obviously. And because I was listening to a podcast, bro, that they said that the leading cause lately in American death is overweight or health, I guess, because of how you eat.
I heard somebody saying, must have been like one of those motivational TikTok videos, whatever, that they were saying, or I could be wrong, but I heard it somewhere where they were like, this is the only country where one of the only countries where one of our main worries is that we eat too much.
Yeah.
When in most other countries, they worry about not eating enough.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like ridiculous because I think about that sometimes. I'm like, bro, we have endless options of not just bad food, but decent food that is healthy for us, bro.
Mm-hmm.
But the one thing, I think one of the main reasons why this happens where we have a bad diet is because life in the U.S. is so fast paced, bro, that it's like, man, I don't have time to get a lunch. I don't have time to make breakfast for myself. I gotta get to work, dude. Or if I don't get to work on time, then, that's gonna take some money from my paycheck that I need, whatever, we different things. But it's like, okay, you know what? I'll just pass by Walmart. I'll pass by Tony's or Sam's, pick up a full chicken, right? Dude,
$6.
For $6, bro. And then on the way is Cermak produce, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, tortillas are 3 for $1, bro. And they're hot in the morning, right? La soda, bro, los jarritos, they're $1.29.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm giving you a whole list, dog. So, but I think that's the main reason why it's kind of hard to keep a diet, bro.
Yeah.
Because you got to put that extra work.
Yeah, look at J-Mas just said, my problem is not taking a lunch to work, and for sure I'm stopping at a store for lunch.
Hell yeah, dude.
He says he loves the Walmart candy. Freaking Walmart got everything cheap. That's why. That's what I'm saying. It's literally like the problem that you go into a store and you're like, oh man, this candy's $3. Fuck it.
And J-Mas had another good comment too, where he's saying he hates seeing TikToks of people that is like all jacked up, but like, oh yeah, you can do it. Like, remember the guy that was coming out saying, what are you looking at? Get to the gym, whatever, and it's like, bro, you look at those videos, bro, and you're sitting in your living room having a double-sized bowl of ice cream with granola on top, right?
Yep.
And they make you feel guilty, bro, but you're like, damn, bro, I'm getting off a 12-hour shift from work.
Yeah.
I got my kids running around the living room, like,
yep.
This is my time, dude. You know what I'm saying? This is my time to shine, bro. I don't have the energy to drive to the gym or to go to the garage, because I got a little setup in the garage. But bro, it's been so cold out there. It's like deadly minus 30 degrees, bro. Right?
Hell yeah.
Who's gonna go to the garage and work out right now,
It's
bro?
not even a garage, bro. It's a freezer.
It's an igloo. That's an igloo, dude.
You gotta work your work suit.
Yeah. Yeah, for real, dude. The snowsuit, bro.
Look, he says, J-Man said that that's what he means, that people go to the freaking gym are people who have no kids and no life. And then that's why they say that you could do it. Obviously, man, because you have a kid, you have a family.
Yeah,
dude. You go home, once you're home, you ain't leaving the house.
Nah, dude. Especially if you got a sports event on TV.
Look at J-Man said, I passed the gym to go eat. Hell yeah.
You remember when they used to do that Pizza Monday at the...
fucking Planet Fitness?
To motivate people to go once a month at least.
Bro, I used to go on Bagel Fridays. Look at, who's it? Is that Manny? The bolsita is the way to go.
Yeah, dude. But
that's your motivation.
But also you're going to be spending $300 a weekend, dude.
Just to go work out once.
Not even, just to shed weight. That you're also gonna drink yourself to death too, dude. Like, bro, though, you know how I notice when I'm overweight, dude, and I don't know if this happens to most people, dude, that your calzón, dude, starts flopping from like a certain side.
Well, I'm way past that, bro.
Alan has no elastic on their underwear, dude.
Nah, mine are gone.
Like, I remember as a kid, I would gain so much weight, dude. I was so fat. My mom would grab a pair of scissors and make cuts on the side of the...
To make them stretch more?
Yeah, to make them stretch a little more, and then just put a belt on.
Hell yeah.
That way you couldn't see the cuts like when I was going to school, bro.
Yep.
There was a point where I was too heavy for the pants that I was wearing, and I would tell my mom, because they start rolling, bro, and those bastards hurt when you're sitting down for a long time, dude.
Yep.
You get up and you got the red linea around your waist, bro.
Hell yeah. That's why fat people don't wear belts.
They wear pants all the time, dude.
Hell yeah, that's why fat people don't wear belts, man, because fucking you wear a belt, that motherfucker's digging on your fucking stomach.
That's true.
Man. That's why I always tell my girl, I'm like, if I'm gonna wear jeans, I'm gonna make sure they fit.
Yeah.
And like for the wedding next week, bro, that we gotta wear a belt, I'm like, dang.
Yeah, no sitting down. Alan's gonna be standing up.
I'm standing up the whole wedding, and then freaking not next week, in 2 weeks, I'm gonna be wearing a belt, and then when it comes down to eating, I'm gonna unzip it.
Hey, dude, I gotta give it out for the people that actually do that are
fat.
big and wear a belt, dude.
Chubbs just said I'm fat and I wear a belt.
Yeah, dude, you're like a kamikaze, bro.
Hey, man, that takes guts, man.
Yeah,
I don't know.
dude, because you know you're gonna have that Gucci sign printed on your lonja, bro.
A brand. You're gonna have that brand.
Like como las vacas, no, bro?
Yeah. Look, J-Man says no belts and slip-on shoes.
Oh yeah, dude.
You can't tie your shoes.
That's why I think a big guy came up with the Hey Dudes, right?
The Hey Dude.
Yeah, they're classy and comfortable at the same time.
I have 2 pairs of those.
Oh, dude, I got 14 of them, bro.
Freaking and the what's it called? The shoehorn.
What's
a fat person
that?
Came up with that for sure.
A shoehorn?
You don't have?
Oh, the one where you were so
back.
You don't have to reach for it?
No. I have one.
For real, dude?
Yeah.
And
but mine's short like this.
It's practical.
So I gotta get me one that's long, cause sometimes you'll be going to reach for the shoe and you get a cramp.
Or you could invent one that stretches out, bro. Depends on your needs. Depending on your needs.
Like the little hand scratcher.
Yeah, dude. Like you can stretch it out.
That's smart.
You know
Gonna
what I'm
have to
saying?
invent that shit, cause the one I have is tiny, bro, and I have to still reach.
You still gotta make some type of effort.
I still gotta let out a little grunt, like,
yeah,
and fucking reach down to my heel.
Yeah.
But yeah, I gotta buy me one that's longer, cause those come in handy, bro. Whether you're fat or not, those are mostly for like dress-up shoes.
Okay.
Slipping on dress-up
So it's
shoes,
not just the big guy problem.
No. It's for dress-up shoes, because when you're slipping them on, the back of a dress-up shoe is hard.
Yeah.
You haven't noticed that?
Yeah.
And those motherfuckers dig into your heel.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why you wear that. You put the shoehorn. That way you don't stab the back of your foot, even though it's not pointy, but if you put your fucking foot in there a little bit too fast, it's gonna skin you.
Yeah.
And that's what those are for. That way you don't freaking
yeah, and also foot. Too, dude. If you're not used to wearing dress shoes, like the first few times that you wear them, they're very uncomfortable. Dude. Whether you're a big guy or not, if you're not used to wearing like dress shoes, because I don't know if you remember this, but back in the day, you used to need to wear dress shoes for school.
Yep.
Like people wouldn't wear tennis shoes, bro. I remember that, dude. Yep. Like. You would have to get black shoes with like no Nike design, no nothing, dude. Like it was like you weren't going in Jordans to school, bro.
Nope.
You were wearing those Semski shoes. You remember Semskis?
Yep.
Or the Payless, dude. Payless was the spot. My mom would take me to Payless, dude, at least twice a year. And then sometimes you have to do gym in dress shoes, bro. I don't know if you remember that, but I got to do gym with dress shoes on, bro.
Yeah. iCase is in the chat.
Yo.
He said he wants to see me con zapatos de tacón.
With that chamorrito, dude.
He wants to see the skin. He wants to see my calf look a little nicer. But yeah, man, those dress-up shoes, for real, you gotta break them in. And that's the shitty part. When I got my dress-up shoes, man, the back of my foot was bleeding.
Skinned.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That shit sucks. You gotta do the old school thing and put a Band-Aid on that sucker.
Yeah, and the thing is, they don't hurt initially. Yeah. It happens within like the first 30 minutes.
Yep.
That you start feeling that that little bit of pain.
And then you gotta still wear them all day.
And your Achilles heel or on your tiny pinky toe, dude.
Everything, bro.
That little pinky toe is like on top of the other toe, right?
Hell yeah.
So you're like, bad decision, but it's already too late to go back home. So we got to take this back to the marriage thing, bro, because we got to bring it up. My brother is getting married in a week, exactly in a week.
No, 2 weeks.
What you mean 2 weeks? It's next week, fool.
Oh, shit, it is next week.
Oh, no, Alan, dude.
I know, I was thinking of something else.
Groom band doesn't know when the marriage...
Yeah, no,
the wedding.
It is next week.
The wedding party.
I'm over here worried about my daughter's birthday. That's right. Even though it's tomorrow. Still, so it makes sense, right?
Yeah, it makes sense.
But
yeah. Let's talk bachelor party. Yeah, give us a good story of a bachelor party because we did a bachelor get together, I would say.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like a party.
Yeah.
We went bowling. We had a little bit of wings, and whoever had a couple beers had a couple beers. Because we have people in the groom's group that we no longer drink. So, you know, I understand. Like, there's been other people where like they actually throw down in the bachelor party. But also, don't you think the bachelor party could be like a make and break in that marriage, dude?
Yeah, it depends on your boys, because your boys are the ones that set it up, and that's the worst part if you think about it. Your boys are the ones who set it up, and then you're the one that gets screwed over.
Yeah.
So I mean, it depends what you do. Obviously, in the movies, obviously you see bachelorette parties with strippers and going to a bar and doing crazy shit. Obviously, that happens in real life too, but it's less common. But yeah, bachelor parties get crazy. They're obviously known for being as they say in Spanish, la despedida de soltero. So, you know, it's your last few days of being not single, but not married, you know? So,
but there's also like a limit to what kind of party you can have. Like, if you drink, like if if el novio drinks, bro, like, and the wife is gonna be cool with that, then I don't see why there would be a problem if you go out drinking with your homies. But if you're not that much of a party guy like my brother, and then you take them to to a ladies bar, and you know the wife or the girlfriend doesn't know him for that,
Yep.
And then that's already gonna start off with just problems, right?
Yeah.
And then, like you said, it depends on your homies too, like what kind of people you hanging out with, because also, bro, once you get married, you kind of start separating yourself from those homies. So technically, it's not just a bachelor party, but it's also like a goodbye party, right? In a way,
The last hurrah.
yeah, like that's it, dude. You
Yeah.
done. So that's why people go out with a bang.
Yeah.
Now we got J Mas talking about his brother-in-law, ex-brother-in-law, took pictures in the party, dude. That's a no-go for sure.
Yeah, obviously depending what's going on, like we're saying, because like we said, some could get crazy, some don't.
What? But if you're complaining about your ex-brother-in-law taking pictures, now we understand why he's an ex-brother-in-law.
Yeah, that means J-Maz was dancing with the stripper.
Yeah.
And he's mad.
Dancing with the stars, dude.
Dancing with the little person stripper.
With the local stars.
He said dancing with the stars.
With the all-stars.
Hell yeah, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know, dude.
Yeah, freaking. But yeah, we had a little, like Mike said, not a party for his brother, but a little fun thing that we did.
Yeah,
Bowling.
dude.
We went to eat some. We had planned to go to Portillo's, and we said because there was a football game going on, we kind of was hijacked the plan for him, and we kind of want to see the game.
Mm-hmm. True.
Right?
That's how
He-
bad it was.
He don't even care about
Nah,
football, but he also don't care what we do. So like whatever, you don't care. Let's go sit at B-Dubs where there's TVs in every direction that you look.
Yeah, initially we planned for the Science and Field Museum.
Right?
Right.
Yeah.
Lemonade, Starbucks, and Potbelly.
Yeah.
But
No,
then,
we were gonna get some Portillo's, which is down the street from the bowling alley, and then the first couple games of the NFL playoffs were going on, and some of us were watching at one TV in the bowling alley,
yeah.
and then we were like, "Dang, the Chiefs game had just started," so we're like, "Come on, let's go see it." And like I said, B-Dubs was also down the street, so we went there. And we feasted on some wings.
Yeah, I mean, it was fun, dude.
Yeah.
It's family friendly because, like we said, my brother's not the type of person that gets all out drunk. At least we've never seen it.
Well, I told you that I found it weird that he had an open bar. So
Yeah,
the
that's
wedding.
true. But I think it's mainly because he knows that some of the people he invited actually would like to have a drink. Now, what I would say is like you have to know what's your limit because you don't want to be the dude that ruins somebody else's wedding, bro.
Yeah.
You don't want to be remembered as that, right?
Yep.
You don't want to be remembered as the cousin or the girl, the wife's cousin that you met that day and he got all stupid drunk. Like
Yep.
you don't want to be the one that ruins the party for for the marriage going on. But the open bar, I mean, it could go either way. Let's just say that, dude. Right?
It depends on the people for sure. Because if you have people that go to weddings and like to take advantage of free drinks, they're gonna take advantage, and I've seen it. I've been to a good amount of weddings where I've seen guys just go and pretty much stay at the line at the bar.
Yeah.
So it's crazy, bro. But I went to one wedding last year and they had an open bar, and I kept getting a few drinks. I didn't get too many, but I was like, hey man, I'm gonna get at least a drink every half an hour,
Right.
which is depending on you could be a lot, could be a little.
True, and depends on what you're getting too.
Yeah.
If you're getting some light beer,
Yeah.
then it's whatever, But if you're getting
Some mixed drink.
if you're getting Blue Island,
Yeah.
what's that called? Long Island iced tea.
Yeah.
You ever tried those, dude?
Yeah, those
were
suckers-
fire, dude.
Those suckers take you out.
Or the Blue MFs.
Yeah.
You remember the Blue MFs,
Yep.
bro? Man, dude, I used to love those things, dude.
Yeah.
Those were like head smashers, though, dude. Like 3 of those,
Yep.
and you set, dude. It's
I mean, the name said it.
mm-hmm.
Now that wedding, I was just having I think they had Modelo, Blue Moon. So that's what I was having.
Blue Moon.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they're not bad.
yeah, but That's what I'm saying. It depends on the person. If you invite people that are gonna drink a lot, then I guess the wedding might get crazy.
Now we got a question from our buddy Jama saying, what would you do if you see an ex at your wedding? First of all, I don't know why you would have an ex at your wedding.
I mean, there's people who have friends that are friends with the ex, so who knows?
But would you like? I don't know. It's awkward just in general, dude.
Yeah. Well, as far as we know, your brother don't have an ex, so he good.
Yeah, he's good.
We don't know the girl's history, so we ain't gonna speak on that.
No.
And I don't know, but if let's say if it happened to us, I don't know.
I mean, I would try to avoid it at all costs. To be
Yeah,
honest.
I mean, usually the people you invite, you pick. So I don't see how you could even see an ex at a wedding.
I mean, but there's people though, bro. Like I've heard stories of like you date a girl and then you end up getting married to like the cousin.
Yeah.
And then it just happens like they kind of happen to be like close cousins.
Yeah.
And you cannot not invite them, right? Because you're inviting your tia, and then obviously the tia's inviting the daughters. And I feel like that's more of like something that would happen in a Mexican family.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It would be really awkward, dude.
Yeah.
It would be awkward, dude.
No, I'm sure it will, especially because it's an ex, and depending. It also depends on how you guys broke up.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
If it was a crazy breakup, like you guys like ended up fighting, and that's how you broke up, then if you were to see each other, then you're like, fuck, I don't want to see that person.
Right.
But if you guys, there's people who end a relationship on good terms, and they're friends. Some people stay friends. Like Bobby Lee, his ex.
Oh yeah.
They be doing that podcast. Yeah.
Kalila.
They be doing that podcast.
That's awkward though.
Yeah. Yeah. Somebody just went on his podcast and called him out on that.
That's awkward.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, it is awkward. Not just because of that, but because she's a good looking girl.
Yeah.
So
and then Bobby stays talking about fucking girls on the podcast all the time. But I mean,
he's wild though, dude.
Yeah, but it depends, I guess. And the crazy part is we really can't talk about that because me or Mike didn't have a wedding.
Nah, dude.
So we wouldn't even have an idea of how that would go. Maybe we'll bring we'll find the next of the girl and we'll bring him to the wedding.
Let's clear things up though. Like, how do you feel about spending a lot of money for a wedding, dude?
As the like, if you were getting married.
Yeah, like say you're getting married and you're like,
well,
I'm spending $75,000.
Well, it depends. A lot of people do spend a lot of money because they're like, oh, I'm only getting married once.
Right.
So that's usually people's mentality when they spend a lot of money. I'm only getting married once, so might as well go all out.
Yeah.
So that's some people's point of view. And, sometimes it backfires and they get married 3 more times. And then, but I mean, even if I guess that's not the mentality, you could just be like, well, I want to have a nice wedding, because, technically the wedding is for the girl. So, I mean.
True. That's true, right?
Yeah, because the girl spends pretty much 95% of the time planning everything.
Yeah.
Because the dude does almost nothing.
Mm-hmm.
The dude just gets told by the girl, okay,
what to do.
We're doing this, we're doing that, and then this is the day we're gonna go taste the food and the cake, and the dude's like, all right.
No, but the thing is though, bro, like what I think about spending a lot of money for a wedding, like say you're spending $50,000, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that already kind of get you in debt going into the marriage? Because unless you have like decent amount of money,
yeah,
you're like, damn, so I gotta borrow some money from here, ask this person to buy this, and it's like, okay, you start the marriage already kind of like on the under.
Yeah.
So I think that already creates some type of issue.
Yeah.
Unless you have a lot of money, like if you got hundreds of thousands of dollars, well then whatever.
Yep.
That just means you're spending more in the wedding. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the stars that we see in Hollywood, like that's why they get married 5 or 6 times.
Yep.
They get sponsored to get married like that, dude.
Mm-hmm.
For a regular person, it's like, yeah, I'm gonna spend 50 grand, but like you said, oh, I'm only getting married once.
Yeah.
Are you though?
Yep.
Right?
Yeah, look at J-Lo. Hasn't she got him married like
Oh,
7
dude,
times?
she got married to Ben Affleck twice already,
Twice.
dude.
The joke going around was that she had more rings than Tom Brady. Yeah.
That's true, dude.
Look, J-Man said Mexican families don't do that. They have too much family to have a wedding.
Yeah,
And he
I
said
think so.
He said hopefully the envelopes make up for it.
We see it. The envelopes, I feel that comes more from like the Italians or maybe the Jewish people.
Yeah.
Because I haven't seen that a lot in like Mexican families.
No.
Also, I have not really attended a lot of Mexican weddings.
Uh-huh.
Because in our family, nobody got really married like that except my uncle. But we were too young for that.
Yep.
Other than that, I don't think anybody.
Nah, look at Mexicans don't get married in halls. They just go to city hall.
Yeah, that's true.
Like me and my girl were gonna get married, but then COVID happened and they kept postponing our shit, so we just took our money back.
Just said, man, forget it.
Yeah, but the plan for how we were gonna do it, we had found a good hall, good deal, good food, and everything was gonna be less than I think 15 grand.
Okay.
So it's not bad. And so that was the plan. It just backfired, and we're like, fuck it.
Also, who saves up money before meeting a girl to get married in the
Yeah.
future?
Yeah,
Who does that, dude? Just like a lonely ass person.
Yeah.
If you're saving money before you even have a girlfriend to get married,
Look at
dude.
what J-Mass said. His daughter went to Vegas and got married in one of those chapels and put it live on YouTube.
Televised it on YouTube so they could watch it. So you telling me J-Mas, your own daughter didn't invite you to her wedding, dude?
Now J-Mass is that drunk dad. That's why. He would have taken advantage of that open bar.
He just wanted to meet Elvis.
Yeah. Now, but and then there's another tradition in weddings that goes kind of unspoken, but everybody kind of knows. Usually, when you get somebody that's getting married a gift,
Right.
it should be as expensive as the food would cost.
Okay. So like
So,
meaning
like-
a plate per plate?
Yeah. So let's say you have well, actually no, because there's no kids, right? You just
No,
you
there's
and your
no
girl.
kids.
So luckily for you, for example, you and your girl, let's say each plate, let's say your brother is giving us steak
Mm-hmm.
and let's say lobster. Let's say he went fancy, right?
Mhm.
Steak and lobster. Usually that plate like that is a good $100 at least.
Yeah.
So you and your girl, that's $200. That means whatever present you get should be around that.
Okay.
Yeah, but actually, now that I mentioned it, what the hell are we getting fed?
Yeah, we don't know that.
We don't know. Usually, when we went to that wedding last year, the girl sent out a menu and
Okay.
said, "Do you want option A or option B?"
Uh-huh.
So that means her brother got no options. So
Yeah,
he's giving everybody the same thing.
which I find
either-
it good.
Either
right?
that, or he's gonna have a buffet style,
Right.
because they also some places have that option. So it's either everybody's getting the same shit, or he's gonna have a buffet style dinner.
Well, honestly, to be honest, I would have never imagined my brother getting married, bro. Like,
You think if you call him right now, he'll tell us?
what?
You have your call your brother.
Call him up?
Call him up.
All right,
We're gonna put him on the spot.
we're gonna.
Because
make-
he's up now. He should be up.
he's up. Yeah, dude.
He answered some of the Snapchat.
So
group.
what's the question that you wanna?
Just like, hey, bro, what are we getting fed?
Yeah.
But let him know we're recording. That way he doesn't get all shy. Get it close to the phone. I feel like those podcasts I listen to them be making
Yeah.
random phone calls.
Yo, what's up, bro? What are you up to?
Nothing acá en el cuarto, Gustavo.
Oh, you're chilling by yourself
Yeah.
or with your girl?
No, solo.
Oh, okay, because we're doing a live podcast. You're live, bro.
Oh, shit.
We're
Yup.
talking about you, bro.
So you gotta be on your best behavior right now. No racist jokes.
Like usually.
We were wondering what's on the menu for the wedding.
Speakers on this side.
The venue?
Yeah, the menu, not the venue, the menu,
Food.
food wise.
Why? What for? What do you guys need to know for?
Because no, because Alan was saying that he once went to a wedding party where the wife, right, the future wife.
Yeah, the lady sent out like a postcard like a postcard with options, bro. Like, do you want option A or option B? And I was telling Mike, I was like, now that I think about it, your brother hasn't asked us.
No, there's gonna be like a single platter for everyone.
I told you.
Okay, but that doesn't
Secret platter?
secret planner.
He don't
Yeah,
wanna
you guys
tell
gotta
us.
wait till the day of, man.
Oh damn, bro.
See, I literally was just telling Miguel that I think it was gonna be a surprise.
Oh.
But I figured let's call him to see if he tells us.
Hey, it was a good try though.
It's because we came up on the subject of the marriage, bro, and we were saying like we would have never imagined, or at least I said I would have never imagined you getting married, at least not like this. Did you ever think you were gonna get married like this, bro?
What do you mean like this?
Yeah, like in a church, like planning a whole wedding.
Pues honestly, no, not really, dude. As you know, I never really wanted to get married.
Yeah.
But shit, somehow everything got changed, you know. Así como es el dicho, you meet
The one?
your significant other, and everything changes, you know.
Yeah, everything changes.
Hey man, somebody just said you're giving us Big Macs from McDonald's.
The
Buy one get one for $1.
the 4 for 4 or 5 for 5.
Yeah, that's the second, like after everything, dude.
Yeah,
That's the midnight snack.
yeah, that's after the bar closes. After the open bar, I'm saying.
Yeah, the open bars for a long time, man.
Damn, bro. Alan was saying that too.
Yeah.
Like that open bar.
Dude.
Whose whose idea was who had the idea for the open bar, or did that just come included?
Nah, that thing that all came included.
That came included. If it was up to you, would you have had an open bar?
Well, yeah, I mean, because I think it kind of, ¿cómo se dice? Kind of
Tradition?
livens up the moment, you know. Así que not everybody's all tense and all that, and the people who drink, they could kind of get mellow, you know.
Oh.
Like their zone, you know what I mean?
Hey man, we're live on TikTok and somebody said if you're gonna have a band or a DJ.
It's gonna be both.
Oh snap!
Nice. Do you remember when I used to liven up the house on the weekends?
Hey, bro! Since it's gonna be your special day, I better see you on the dance floor.
Oh yeah. Did you prepare a dance, bro, or is that a surprise too?
I don't know, man. You get
Oh shit! I was just watching some videos of like a dude and his mom at the guy's wedding prepare a dance choreography.
Hey man, better hang up on your brother. I don't think he wants to tell us anything else.
All right. Let me find out my Christian mom is practicing. Bro, imagine my mom creep walking.
Yeah, she's gonna bust out the pasos prohibidos.
All right, bro. Thank you for answering our call, bro.
Solid, man. You got it.
All right,
Alright,
later,
bro.
dude.
Peace out.
Later.
All right, so we couldn't get an answer out of him, but I was kind of right. I did say one plate for everybody. which means if you don't like what he's gonna feed you, then you better go to McDonald's for real and get that buy one get one.
I'm telling you, hit that 4 for 4.
The 4 down the street.
4.
Hey, this is in Tinley Park. So, hey, Tinley Park got a lot of stuff over there. I used to work in Tinley Park. So, if you don't like the meal he gonna give us, then you better be ready to walk out that wedding.
Now, you know what would be cool though, bro? And I just had this idea. We should take a little microphone and go around and make Javier a little video. And be like, oh, this is my first drink. And then, right?
Yeah.
And get a couple people like that, dude. And then at the end of the night, or like,
Yeah.
after a couple of days, just send them so that he could have some good memories. Because I know when you have a wedding and like when you have a quinceañera, the photographer only wants a nice shot.
Yeah.
They only want
I did that for my girl sister.
Right.
I did that for her birthday 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
They had they did a surprise party for her.
Yeah.
And before she got there, since everybody had to be there before surprise party,
Yeah.
I went around with my little mic that I bought.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, I made it quick. The video was like a minute and a half. I was just like, give me one word to describe her. And everybody said one
that's
word.
dope, dude.
And she said that after I made it, that she kept looking at it for a while and it made her cry.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, though. I think I got a small microphone. I'm gonna take my little microphone.
I'm gonna take that one, look, too, and then we'll be.
Yeah, dude. We'll make, bro. We're gonna make the next episode from the 35th Reason podcast. It's gonna be at my brother's wedding dude.
edition. You're gonna see us all tuxedoed up and a table like this.
Right, dude.
Yeah.
Interviewing guests, bro.
Freaking. Look at James. He heard me say Tinley Park. He already mentioned Portillo's on
Tinley
LaGrange.
Park. That's
Tinley Park. He said the Portillo's on 159th and LaGrange. I know which one you're talking about, my boy.
The one that looks old school, right? Is that the one?
They all look the same. It's
Nah,
not really
dude.
old
There is
school.
one on the far south side
It's in front of
that has like a 60s theme,
it's in
dude.
front of a Starbucks. I used to deliver to that Starbucks.
Bro, Starbucks is everywhere, dude.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, man. Hey, reading that comment, did this dude tell you you have to do a speech?
Nah.
No, 'cause I've been thinking about that. I'm like, I'm not talking if he didn't tell me.
I can talk though, dude. I don't.
Not
mind.
me.
I can.
I
don't.
Look,
need-
everybody that knows me knows I don't talk a lot, and everybody that knows I have this podcast, they're always like, "How the fuck do you have a podcast if you don't talk a lot?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, in the podcast, I talk about shit I like.
Yeah.
In real life, no one likes the shit I like.
Yeah, that's true, dude.
Like my girl, we go out with her friends, bro, and her friends, obviously the girls, and then they bring their guys, and the guys are like talking about other shit, and then I'm over there like I like there's this dude, he's cool ass dude, but all he talks about is golf.
Yeah.
And then this other dude, they talk about golf, and I'm like just sitting there like in a corner like.
Like an idiot.
Yeah, like
bro.
I don't like golf. That's what
Like
I'm
an
saying.
idiot.
Yeah, so normal. But yeah,
Like a
freaking-
non-golfing person.
Yeah.
How would a
I'd be like,
non-golfing person look like?
the only thing they swing is a bat.
Yo,
Yeah, but
this fat bat.
the only thing I stroke is this dude. Yeah, I was thinking about it because my girl asked me. She's like, "Are you gonna have to do a speech?" And I'm like, "Well, he never asked me." And so usually the best man does it.
Yeah.
And as far as I know, it's not me. So it's probably you.
I am, but
Yeah.
I don't need to write anything down, bro.
I mean, with your brother, I wouldn't need to either.
Yeah, I got it on lock. Cause at that point you gotta say the things that you really feel. Obviously positive. You're not gonna come out with some grudge shit that you've been holding for years.
Yeah.
Like wedding crashers, right?
Yeah.
Just crashing this dude's wedding.
Yeah. And obviously, like you said, the point of a speech is to make it come from the heart.
Yeah.
And the wedding that I went to last year that he's talking about,
Mm-hmm.
this dude had like 3 of his friends speak.
Right? And how were the speeches?
And the girl also had 4 of her friends speak, and they all wrote it down on their phone.
Too much.
Yeah,
Too much, right?
yeah, because it was 4 4 friends, and the girl's 2 sisters and 2 friends, and then the dad I think went, and for me honestly I'm like, can we hurry up?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I know I didn't get asked, so low key, I hope I don't have to. So I'm just letting you know, because if you try to pass me the mic, I'm just gonna not talk.
Alan's gonna be like, "Yo, what's up? This is Boogie Man. I'm from the 35th Recent Podcast."
No, but yeah. So hopefully, like I said,
I've been thinking about it though. I've been thinking about that. Like, he never told me to.
All I know is it's gonna be. I don't know if it'll be awkward, but you for sure somehow gotta include in there the day we picked you up from jail.
Oh yeah, dude. I got a few of those stories.
How we took you to eat tacos.
I'm gonna say like this is the type of brother that would come and pick me up from jail, making it seem like he's immigration, trying to deport me.
Hell yeah, that shit. I mean, you out of everybody we know has the most stories.
Yeah, I got a couple of them.
Yeah.
I like I said, I got a couple good stories with my brother.
Yeah.
We've been through some stuff too. But I would keep it more family friendly because also a speech can only be a certain amount of time. You know, like you can't
like a good 2 minutes, I say.
Yeah, 2 minutes. You maybe if it's funny and if you're keeping people entertained 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Because then after that it's like you don't want to be that dude that doesn't know how to end a good speech.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to start. Give a good punch and then just end the speech where people's like, damn, dude, you know, good guy, good person to choose to be the best man.
Yeah.
I don't know because I don't know if maybe they're thinking like, oh, he automatically should know that being the best man, he has to talk.
Yeah.
But I mean, I could write down a couple pointers, a couple ideas so that, when I'm there, I'm not all, I'm not going to get freaked out because I can talk, but, it would be nice to point out certain things.
And it's going to be in Spanish, right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know her family if she's they mostly speak Spanish, but our family does.
Mm-hmm. So I'm fluent in 3 different languages. Just so you know.
Yeah, but it's gonna. I know it's gonna be fun. The only thing I'm picturing is not to be rude, but I think it's gonna be 80% family. And like
80% Spanish, right?
No, because I know your brother don't got a lot of friends.
No, he invited a couple friends.
Yeah, like
Percy, his buddy Percy.
This girl, my girl's friend that we went to last year, bro. It was like 50% friends and 50% family.
Damn,
they have a lot of friends. Their lineup of grooms and bridesmaids.
Yeah,
fucking 10, I think.
Damn,
10 on each side. So just that was 20.
Damn.
And then each one of them had their plus one. And then
so it was like opening day at Sox Stadium, dude.
Yeah, you had both teams on each side.
Did they sing the national anthem?
Yeah. I know, right? Yeah, the freaking for sure that wedding wasn't that big, but it was fun for sure. But
wait, so the Friday before the wedding, are we still doing the show, or
I mean,
are we waiting for Saturday? We can do a small one, maybe.
We could do a short one because we do have to do the rehearsal Friday.
Yeah,
which
that's true.
I gotta ask where it's at again. Well, he said that church, right?
Yeah, it's a church.
4:30.
We're not gonna give. We're not gonna give
4:30 in Berwyn, Illinois. Like that. Catches there live.
Yeah. And if you're not invited, we'll just
meet and greet.
They will have an open bar for people that is not invited.
No, but I think we should, especially because we could give our little how we feel before.
Yeah.
And then if you want, we could record something, maybe there or sometime we're gonna be there. Especially if we take a mic. those solo podcasts I always record on my phone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's cool.
So
J Mas is saying 35th Street podcast tailgate in the parking lot, dude. In like minus 40-degree weather, dude. These microphones are just gonna freeze, bro.
yeah, freaking J-Mass is gonna bring the food and everything.
Now we
Sponsored?
gotta say this. You and I, in the beginning of the podcast, or I'm gonna say like maybe a year in, we tried to do something at the White Sox Stadium that happened to fail. It was a bad fail.
Bad day is the day sucked.
Yeah, I actually, you know what? I just saw a TikTok of that day, the day that we went, where like they won by like one run, the Seattle Mariners.
Yeah.
Like, dude hit a fly ball and the air just kept taking the ball, dude.
Windy as hell.
And it didn't even go across the board. It hit the yellow foul pole.
Yeah.
But it was more to like the, inside of the diamond. So that counted as a home run. And that was the only run. But like freaking the pitchers were throwing the ball and it almost looked like when it's so windy that you throw a paper plane, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That thing was just like going up. Like you can right away tell that the batters were just swinging at whatever, right?
Hell yeah. Yeah, I mean, I remember that day was so cold. And windy. And then when we tried to talk, music was blasting.
Yeah, it was bad, dude.
Yeah, so I think that backfired on us. If we do anything again like that, it'll definitely have to be in the parking lot.
Yeah.
But even there, sometimes people are blasting music. So we have
what honestly what I would like to do is take a table, take a microphone, and just hang out with people like J Mas and let another couple friends know like we're gonna be there.
Where they don't have to come to us. We're already there.
Yeah, and then we'll do like 5-10 minute not an interview, but just a friendly talk, like how you got started.
Yeah.
How not started. Going to the games, but like, maybe what your predictions or, just small talk like that.
Yeah.
And then, I think that would be cool. But like I said, at the parking lot where it's not all crazy, because you also got to keep in consideration that people are walking by and we might have dudes stopping by just screaming at the microphone, so, But I would like to do that, though. That would be fun.
And if you think about it, as long as your computer is charged, all we need is the 2 mics and this.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't need the headphones.
We don't need the headphones.
We just need to make sure we're recording. That's it.
I mean, we could even take a little portable battery.
Yeah. Or connect it to cars. The cars just...
Yeah. No, it's got to happen, dude. It's got to happen.
Especially with J-Mas. J-Mas, we tried to record with him, but the sucker was... as a truck driver, he should have a professional microphone, a headset, and he don't. J-Mas, the unprofessional truck driver.
Oh, dude, the London game, bro.
Yeah, the Bears are going to London. But before we get too far into something else, J-Mas brought this up like 5 minutes into us talking, which we ignored it.
Yeah.
Because we weren't in that subject yet, but now we are. What do you think about those rumors of the stadium?
Bro, good thing you brought it up because I kept thinking about that for the last day, and I was like, I'm going to bring it up.
Well, James brought it up, but we were talking about something else. We weren't going to talk about it.
And let me tell you what I think about that. I think that the White Sox organization just wants to keep the White Sox name out there and bring the most media attention as they can, because I feel like since they know this is going to be a bad season and we don't know how many bad seasons we got ahead of ourselves, that they want to make people look for something positive to keep going to the games, because he knows, and a lot of us know that, this team is not going far, at least in 2 years, right? Yeah. And the fact that they're thinking about getting a new stadium and they're promising that the team's going to change for the better. I think that he wants to put some good, positive media out there about the White Sox, bro.
Yep.
But I like Guarantee Rate Field. To be honest, I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Nope.
Other than it belongs to the city of Chicago.
Yep.
But if they do make a new stadium, which will be farther south on 78, I don't mind it, dude. You can put the stadium anywhere as long as it's on the south side.
Nah, this is in Roosevelt and Clark.
No, they
Yeah.
were talking about 78th and
No,
so
Roosevelt
it's
and
farther
Clark.
down.
Roosevelt and Clark. It's
Still
north.
consider. Nah, bro.
Yeah,
Roosevelt and Clark
in
is
front
still.
of that Target.
Is that still considered?
Yeah, it's in front of that Target, bro.
Damn. I don't know what I read that it was on 70.
No, it's on.
78, and because I was seeing some pictures from it, I swear, dude.
No. It's on Roosevelt and Clark. There's that bridge that you go up to go into Roosevelt.
Yeah.
There's a big old open lot right there.
So will be the south side, north side.
It's still south side because it's technically Roosevelt is 1200 south.
Yeah. So it's as long as it's after Lake Street, then it's still south, right?
Yeah, Madison. Madison is 0. But the way I think about it is if they want to build there and let go of guarantee rate, it's because they're going to stop caring about the fans and they're going to start caring about money.
Yeah.
Because right now they still don't care about the fans.
Yeah.
But I heard, you heard the podcast today, the Sox Talk?
Not today.
Not
no.
today? Okay,
No.
well, I'm going to ruin it for you. But they talked about this today. I heard they want to make the stadium smaller to only hold up to 40,000 fans.
Okay.
And they are going to focus pretty much on that location because it's close to downtown, it's close to the trains, which over here it is too, which is a dumb thing they brought up.
Yeah.
But they said it's closer to more attractions for if you leave the game, you have shit to do.
Yeah.
Which, that makes sense, but again,
Because there's more bars, right?
there's bars, it's downtown, you could go walk a couple blocks and go to Chinatown, walk a couple blocks, go to freaking downtown. And yeah, so they were talking about that, and that's the first thing that came to my mind. J-Mass actually just said it right there. The parking lot situation, I looked at the area and I'm like, there's no room for a parking lot unless they do like a giant, like one of those buildings with like 10 floors, and even then it won't be enough. But right now, that's my only. I actually commented on. I think NBC shared it on Instagram.
Yeah.
And they said, what are your thoughts on the new location, the possible location? And I said, worry about guarantee rate first, because the parking lot sucks.
Right.
To get in and out of it sucks, especially to get out because there's no one there. Like, they should leave all the attendants there until everybody leaves, like control the traffic out. But yeah, they were saying that, they want to make the stadium there because it will bring in more people. It's going to make it a tourist attraction.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be closer to downtown. They were saying because it's right next to the river, that people could take the water taxi and the downtown, the water taxi to the stadium right there.
Yeah.
So you're going to have an entrance from the actual river. And they were saying that they want to turn the stadium around to face the skyline.
Yeah. So basically what you're telling me is that their explanation is that they want to turn our favorite team into just a tourist attraction, just a regular event, like movies at the park, and the team doesn't even have to be good because there's going to be spots to drink, spots to go out there and enjoy yourself. And for the real diehard fans, then I get now what you're saying, like they don't care anymore what we feel about our team. And my feeling is, like J-Ma said, as long as you put a good team together, that they fight for postseason, and that they have good games, people will go, dude. We've seen it. It's been clear, dude.
I mean, look at the blackout game that was in the postseason. That shit was packed,
dude. Sold out.
Yeah, so if you were to have a good team to make it into the postseason every year or every 2 years, let's say, people are gonna go. It's gonna be close to sold out, maybe sold out, and that alone is gonna be worth it. So if they spend the amount of time thinking about a better team than they do about a stadium, who knows what the possibilities could be? Because I mean, right now that's what they were saying in the podcast, that it's crazy that the Andrew Benintendi contract made White Sox history. Like, they were saying that's dumb and that shit should not be happening because the White Sox should be a bigger team,
Yeah.
a better team, where something like that doesn't make history because
Yeah.
they're gonna have way better players.
Chicago's a big market, dude. For
Yeah.
to have a 75 million dollar player make history
Yeah.
for our franchise, dude. We get it. This is a business, dude. And at the end of the day, there's got to be money moving back and forth, in and out. But if you're going to become just a sellout, because I don't think Jerry's going to pay for that stadium will belong to Chicago. Just like Guarantee Rate Field right now,
Yeah.
it belongs to Chicago. That's why they have a contract. And that's why he was saying, like, oh, we're going to move to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Why? Because maybe he talked to somebody over there that said, we'll build you a stadium
Yep.
for you guys just how you like it.
Yep.
And you got a contract for 60 years, whatever.
Yep.
You know, taxes are low, this and that. Tennessee, you know, different policies, different politics out there.
Yep.
But if that stadium's still going to belong to the city of Chicago, then basically you're just selling out.
Yep.
That's what it is, dude. You're selling out.
Yeah, yeah, and that's the crazy thing. That's another thing that they talked about in the podcast, that people were mad at, like, who's gonna pay for the new stadium? Because if it's gonna be, if it the city, the taxpayers are gonna pay, then definitely the people are not gonna want that stadium.
Yeah.
And they were saying that Jerry is already thinking about dying because he says he wants something done for sure before he dies. That's what they
Well,
were
maybe
saying.
spend some of that freaking money, you cheap
I-
dog. Like,
And not only that, the crazy part is he has the Bulls. It's not just the Sox. Right now, the Bulls are playing. He's making money.
The
when
Bulls
the Bulls
suck too,
the
though.
Bulls are not playing, the Sox are playing. So he's making money year round. Yeah, the Bulls suck, but people still go to see them.
yeah,
So-
because of that logo, because
Yeah,
what
because
they
the history,
represented.
because of the
yeah.
history, and that's another thing. The Bulls are a little tourist attraction because of the history.
Yeah,
And the dude they had as a guest today in the podcast said Wrigley Field is a tourist attraction because of the stadium. It's like history, like a
Yeah.
landmark. So they were saying, oh, if they build a new stadium, they're gonna make it like, you know, a tourist attraction. They're gonna make it look nice so people wanna visit it.
Bro, honestly, the one thing I love about the Sox is that it's a blue-collar team,
Yep.
that we grind, bro. There is people that go there after work. We don't go to games at 1 p.m. You see the games at 1 p.m. for the White Sox, it's empty. Why?
Dead.
Because everybody's working in the South Side, bro.
Yep.
We're hardworking people. We grind for that money.
Yep.
And the team should represent people like us, dude. Players that go out there and bust their ass to show the fans that, hey, dude, we love you guys. You guys, hey, man, come and support.
Yeah, that's why.
Fuck those 1 p.m. games, dude.
That's why the Wrigley games are usually at 1 p.m. or 3 p.m. because
Yeah.
people over there could go. They don't have to. They're not blue. Most of them are not blue collar like us.
Nah, dude, they take the day, dude, and they
Yeah.
drink after, and like,
Yup.
dude, forget shitty Wrigley Field, dude. We're not. I hope we don't become something like that, because I know a lot of fans are gonna start falling off, dude. You know,
Yeah.
people are not gonna spend $40 for a parking spot close to downtown, and we already know how bad it is.
Yup.
Traffic wise,
Yeah.
you're gonna go get yourself stuck at downtown to go see a bad team, dude.
Yep.
Nah, dude, forget it, bro.
Yep.
You gotta throw us something better than that, dude.
Yeah, and that's why the talk has started right now, because if the contract for guaranteed rate is over in 2029, and if they do decide to build a new stadium, it has to start now.
Yeah.
So that's why you guys are hearing talk about it right now, if you're
So
wondering. So if you don't know, now you know, as the song says. The contract for the White Sox is up in 2029, so it's up to them if they want to renew it or
Wow,
not.
dude. It's only 5 years from now.
Yeah,
too.
bro, it's crazy. So that's why the talk about a new stadium is in the talks, because hey, if we don't renew, we want a new stadium.
Yo.
So who knows what's gonna happen?
Man, conversation got hot at the end, dude. I wish we
Yeah.
could go on for another hour.
Yep.
Unfortunately, our time is up. We'll continue this for next time, because I'm sure there's gonna be a lot more news out there about a new
Oh, yeah.
stadium.
Oh yeah.
And there will be more trades. There will be more cheap players coming to the White Sox, as you know.
Yep.
$500,000 players, because that's what we deserve. And we'll keep the conversation going. Thank you, J Moss. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you for being a friend. All the great comments, and we will take tuxedo pictures, and we'll make a little montage of people getting drunk and how they look when they get there and how they look before they leave.
Yep.
Thank you. Have a great weekend.
Yes, sir. We'll see you guys next week.
Yup. Thank
Peace
you,
out.
guys. Appreciate it.
Peace out, guys.